Hi everybody, it's Janine from the Little Nun's Room. So finally, I've moved into my new apartment. So as you can see, it's pretty gorgeous. It's like got windows, I've got chandeliers, I've got wooden walls. It's not really mine, but I wish it was. So here I am in Two Temple Place. Now, this building is actually not known very well, and I don't know why, because it is one of the most incredible buildings in London. And usually it's open between January and April every year. And during those times, when they have special exhibitions from all over the country, worked on all sorts of different things. I've been working with them for a long time now. So I do their storytelling sessions with the whole story. So Josh and Lily. It's absolutely fantastic, and we get to do some incredible things. But then usually during this time, this top floor, the Great Hall, all of these windows are covered up because it's an exhibition and they have to keep the light monitored. So I've just been invited in for a meeting about something potentially for the future, which is very exciting, to do with communities, which is a fairly new thing that they'll be doing. Actually, it's a completely new thing they'll be doing. But they've just said that I can have a quick look around and show you. So this is the Great Hall. So if you ever come to Two Temple Place, it's not always open to the public. It's going to be, I'm going to put a bit more information in this on the link, but open house this weekend, although I think they're fully booked. But if you ever get a chance to, when you're in London, to come to this place, it's on the Thames, on the North Bank. Very close to Somerset House. So if you're by Somerset House on the riverbank and you're looking at Somerset House, you turn right and keep walking along and you can come to Two Temple Place, very close to the Inns of Court as well, where all the lawyers work. So this building is Lord Astor's building. So he was the richest man in the world in 1895. He was American, and this was actually his London office. He saw this beautiful piece of land. There was nothing here. He was like, right, I'm going to build my office in this space. And it is still standing. Not only is it still standing, it is an outstanding production of the most luxurious materials. I mean, beauty twofold. It's just incredible. And this is his office. Like, there's me going on about the Little Nun's Room. I mean, so there are stained glass windows at each end. You've got the chandeliers. Above me, just about see up above me, there's all characters that Lord Astor was really, when he was getting this building built, he literally went for the best materials you could possibly buy and the best craftsmen and women that he could possibly find. And these are actually his heroes. So he would be sat in the middle of the space right here where I'm stood on his big desk. There are a couple of big rugs. He had a fireplace over there to keep him nice and warm, but he would be sat here and doing his business every day, looking up at his heroes and heroines, getting some real inspiration for his daily work. He was very much an artistic man. This is what I've read about him, very much an artistic man, very much into beauty. And he came from a family of very rich, like original settlers in America, but who were very much into business. So he was also someone who was like slightly out of the ordinary within his family. There's a beautiful door that once appeared at the Victoria and Albert Museum with these just incredible women. And when I bring the school children up into this room, they always like get involved in the door and the stained glass windows. It's like a natural thing you get drawn to. I mean, there is so much to show you, but I really want to do this as short as possible. So this is the epic fireplace. We've got medieval design, Gothic design. So this was his office, and it really is absolutely massive. But I'm going to go through now to the library. So I'm only going to show you 2 rooms on this visit. Go through to the library. So this is where he would have his books for the office. There's another beautiful big fireplace here, which is showing me already how cold it probably gets in the winter. Even though I work between January and April, obviously they've got central heating now and keep it warm. I've never felt cold. So, absolutely beautiful. I always tell the children that these are diamond doorknobs. Look out for the diamond. You can just about see, hang on. Diamond doorknobs. Are they real diamondsmiths? I'm like, no, but he did once give his daughter a diamond the size of an egg, I think, for her engagement. I mean, this man had money, but he also had vision. He wanted these houses to be beautiful. He renovated Hever Castle. He renovated Cliveden. He wanted people to see the beauty. But this is my most exciting favourite part about this. So the Bridget Jones Diary series was filmed here. So this library, where I'm stood just here, is where Mr. Darcy, this was his office. So when I found out about that, and it looks over all of these buildings, so it's really hard to navigate when I'm looking at myself and looking behind you. But basically, all of the buildings behind me, there we go, I'm presuming now, these are all the Inns of Court. This is where all the lawyers are based. Well, not all, but majority of lawyers are based here in London. We've got the Royal Courts of Justice really nearby, Fleet Street, where the journalists are based or were based in history. But there's also a secret door. Look at the secret door, hang on. And it's got this panel, so when this is closed, no one would know that that was the door to go through to the Great Hall. And just the fact, actually, I'm going to show you a little bit more because I can. It's very exciting. And I know not everyone can get in here right now. So this is actually the great entrance where you would be greeted. Look at this. This staircase was used in Downton Abbey. So they used it for one of the weddings in Downton Abbey way back in the day. There's beautiful stained glass up there. Again, chandeliers. It's breathtaking, and I have to admit, there's all the musketeers as well. Musketeers on the just about see there. The musketeers are they're a very posh newel post, if you know what a newel post is. So what do I feel quite emotional because my last piece of work was here, and then lockdown happened and we couldn't finish for the last couple of weeks, and it all happened very quickly. So I am just so grateful to be back right now in this building and sharing this with you. So I think they're open for open house, like I said, but it's very I know it's booked, but I think there might be some walk-in opportunities, but you need to check that out, call up. And there might be other opportunities where the building is going to be open in the next couple of months for people, but just from me and Lord Astor, who I love very much, I'm just going to come back into his study now so I can just feel him in the library reading his books. From me and Lord Astor, sending you loads of love. And he also would say like, subscribe. He was still a man of business. Like, subscribe and follow the Little Nun's Room, and maybe there might be another post at some point where I can give you a little bit more insight into other places that I work at. So sending love, take care, bye.